And there we go, folks.
Yep.
We're live.
I think so. Looks like there are some levels.
Is things happening?
Yeah. This is one of my favorite Husker games of all time.
You know, the first...
I don't need it to be the Brent Musburger tribute, but...
The first Husker game I ever went to was Missouri, Nebraska. I've said this before. Phil Bradley.
What was that, 1957?
Phil Bradley, Seattle Mariners outfielder, was the quarterback for Missouri at the time. I think it was probably 1980. 80.
80?
80 or 81.
You mean before I was alive?
Nah, that's up to you, man. That's up to you.
Brock Olivo, that guy loves him some Andy Janovich.
All right, so we're here with this. What is this game? Oh, it's
97.
Is this
Missouri.
the best of Musburger?
No, this is just the one game.
But it's got Brent Musburger up in the corner there.
Yeah, ignore Brent Musburger.
Yeah,
You can never ignore Brent Musburger. He will not be ignored.
Including by the police.
Oh, yeah. Well, now he's just like a gambling dude.
What was his deal? Why'd he get arrested? Was he trying to like fuck a co-ed or something?
He had an open container in his limo.
Oh,
who gives a
Jesus.
shit?
Really?
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Lame. Now,
Didn't one of the ESPN guys get tried to fuck a co-ed or something?
well, I'm sure plenty of them
Probably.
have. Hey, can I have a sip of your coffee, Ryan? I want to taste your special homemade coffee.
Okay. Don't
It
do
just
anything-
looks good. I'm not doing anything. I really am. I'm honest.
Erwin Sweeney, a Lincoln Northeast Rocket. Eric Warfield,
I thought
that guy's
it'd
been
be a
on
little
the
stronger.
podcast.
Yeah, I do like coffee strong. I like my coffee like my
Women.
I like my women.
Stronger than you. Luckily, that doesn't
Trust me.
eliminate anyone.
There are
Trust me.
3 guys on this starting defense who have been on the Cobcast.
Wow.
No, four.
Really?
Ralph Brown,
Yeah.
Grant Wistrom,
Sure.
Chad Kelsey,
Yes.
Eric Warfield.
Wow.
I don't think I missed
What
anyone.
about Chris Kelsey?
And the defensive coordinator.
Chris was not on the roster yet at this point. He was still playing for the Auburn High School Bulldogs.
Now, with Musburger, if you're listening, folks, it won't happen till near the end of the game, but he tends to drop a lot of gambling references that I didn't know until later on, that throughout his broadcast, he's always secretly communicating with gamblers about the spread. He'll be like, oh, that doesn't really affect the outcome of the game, but there are some people at home who are...
Man, honestly, I'm going to say I understand why Joe specifically doesn't like sitting in these chairs doing this record.
Yeah.
Pat's fine because he's tall, but you're a midget, and it's hard. And
It's
I'm
hard to get up there.
Fairly tall, and I'm
Now, Ryan, you should put a picture of your new chair on the Cobcast thing. It's not Cobcast related, but it is Ryan's new office chair, and it's pretty sporty, folks. I gotta say, I'm thinking of getting one.
Lamborghini seat.
It does. That's exactly what it does. It looks like a Lamborghini seat with a Lombard support.
Yeah, I just bought a gamer chair because I spend so many hours editing. I figured gamer chairs are probably really comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great
it is.
call.
It's
And they're
very
cheaper than like your
Right, than a
executive office chair.
Right. Which is what that last one I had was, and it was kind of a piece of shit.
I'm gonna get one of those. My wife will not like that in the living room.
We haven't had Jason Peter on the podcast, have we?
No, he won't return my emails.
We haven't had Peter Jason either.
The only way to get Jason Peter on your email, or I mean on your show, is to either like
How do we almost lose to these? Sorry.
just be what he deems is important, or get his wife on your side. That's how I got him on the movie. Is his wife liked the concept of the movie and made him do it.
That's good advice for anyone.
Yeah.
If you can convince their wife.
Look at that, 400 yards rushing, 508 total yards. That's 200 yards less than what we get in a good game.
By the way, speaking of the gambling stuff,
Yeah.
I want to challenge you two guys to guess who makes the game-saving tackle in overtime.
In this game,
Yeah.
Ooh.
I just can't believe that this game went. Now, did Missouri have a good team this year?
What?
Did they have a good team
had a
this
solid
year?
team.
So they went to a bowl and
But
everything.
then the next year there were big Heisman hopes for Corby Jones, and
Right.
he buckled under the
That's
pressure.
the bed. Oh,
What
You
are
know-
you doing?
I'm just messing everything up, guys.
What's that quarter? That's the quarterback, right?
Corby Jones, yeah.
Corby Jones, yeah. Corey or Corby?
Corby.
Look at that. Tom Osborne looks the exact same.
burning through that big red gum.
Yeah, dude.
Now, right now, Tweety has a very well manicured beard. When I came in today, I've never seen you so combed and manicured. Now, your clothes were still your usual t-shirt and whatever.
Nice jeans.
Sure. But you look kind of like a young Kris Kringle.
I don't know who that is.
Santa Claus.
Oh.
Before he put on the weight, he probably was doing a lot of exercising like you at a certain point, and then he just stopped.
I guarantee you that
you're going to go right from this to Santa Claus.
I guarantee you that Santa Claus could not deadlift what I can deadlift.
Are you kidding me?
Dude's got to carry around a lot of toys, man.
You are underestimating. First of all,
he's got all those slaves that do all of his.
They are indentured servants.
Making them, yes. Carrying them, no.
Servants.
Oh yeah? You think he just had to make them and then left them at home?
They don't carry him. He does that
trip
on his own.
Down his chimney.
He does that trip all by himself.
Hey,
there's one thing I know about totalitarian regimes is they don't do shit themselves. And that's
fair.
You think Santa's a totalitarian?
What else would he be?
What's he making profit-wise, though, out of it?
That's what we don't know. What is he getting out of this?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. He works 1 day a year.
No, there's probably administrative stuff. He's looking at the list. Naughty, nice.
Checking that list twice. You know how many lists I check every day, and he's got one list he checks twice over the course of a year?
But that list has every kid in the world on it.
Yeah, well.
Every kid.
Every white kid, I'm sure.
Yes, right. Well, every Christian kid.
Yeah.
Which is weird, because it's.
I actually saw St. Nicholas's dead body.
Did you say Saint Nicholas?
St. Nick?
Oh, the original.
The original.
Yeah, where?
Saw it, Turkey.
Yes.
Antalya.
This is
not this last time I was there. The first time I was there.
Man.
He fumbled that forward.
Dude,
this
they
game,
keep his body in a real shitty
glass case.
Not even glass case, just like rock building that's falling around. His bones are all out.
Really?
Yeah. No red or green anywhere.
Strange. Ralph.
Hey.
Now,
okay,
this game will show. This has been what has killed Nebraska every year. Scrambling quarterback, breaking
that's what
coverage.
That's what kills every team every year.
Yeah, but I
Cordell
feel like
Stewart didn't hurt us.
I feel like Nebraska, and especially when they've had upsets, have been upset. They've just been letting the quarterback get away. And we were talking about this earlier. We need pass rushers.
The Huskers didn't exactly come out to play in this one.
No.
Amon Green fumbled a lot in this one.
Oh yeah.
Where they apparently hadn't figured out they apparently hadn't figured out the sweat gland issue in his arms.
Oh.
Oh, did they eventually get the sweat glands in his arms removed?
No, but they figured out he sweats abnormally. Like he's got an abnormal sweat gland that just he gets soaked.
I've got a buddy that has him in his hand. Well,
I think he had it too.
That's
if he did this, if he just held his hand out flat like painting.
Hyperhidrosis is what that's called.
Is it?
I know.
It would pool with water, and then what he would do is he would do this, and he would let it pool with water, and then he'd slap you in the face.
I know somebody. I know two people who have that.
Yeah.
I thought my daughter might have had it actually. Because
she slapped you with a wet hand.
When your palms are sweaty.
Iowa even lost as a ranked team in this year too.
Did you guys see the video of the kid who's fighting with his brother in like Brazil
and fucking kicks him in the face off the wall? Yeah, dude.
Yes.
Pat posted that and said that's what we should do to you.
That's what it seems like the audience is asking for. Kick Joe.
Wow.
Yeah, I guarantee you I could do that to
yesterday,
you. I guarantee you I could jump off a wall and kick you in the face.
Toledo was ranked 20th?
I was inspired yesterday by that. I had to audition as a Eagle. So I was kicking up my legs and everything.
Was it a Tecate commercial?
I can't get into it, but...
Okay.
If I let you throw a tennis ball at my nuts, can I jump off a wall and kick you in the face? One try.
Here's the problem.
One try for one try?
One try for one try.
Oof. The problem is, if I miss you, there's low consequence. If you miss me, you're going to hit me somewhere. Like you may be trying to kick me.
I'm not going to miss you.
Well, but the point is, you may not get me exactly where you want to.
You don't want to sell it right now, Tweety. You got to undersell it.
Dude, I'll probably miss you completely,
dude. You can't run and jump off a wall like that.
Try me, bro.
All right, maybe we'll do this. We've been talking about this. If you and my brother can become unestranged.
I don't think I would do it because I'm 99% certain I'd break your jaw.
You'd break your leg going off the wall.
Not even close.
Well, I'm happy to observe all of this, guys.
I would come off that wall with such sheer force.
I'd like to see you just jump off a wall like that with nobody to kick first. That I don't think you can accomplish.
I might not. Here's the.
That was too wide open.
That was too wide open.
Irwin, where were you, buddy? Probably not supposed to be. Probably not his guy because he came from way across the field.
Why does their fucking fans have pom-poms like little bitches?
Well, this is the age of the pom-pom.
It beats cowbells.
Oh, God. You know, every time I watch a Mississippi State game, it makes me so angry because I see little kids in the crowd without their ears covered and all those cowbells going off.
Also, little kids in Starkville, Mississippi.
You're right. Those kids are like cousins to their brothers.
Dude, are you really concerned about kids around cowbells?
Yes.
No, that's the problem with America.
No. Thousands of cowbells around little kids' ears, they're going deaf.
Who gives a shit?
Same thing I think when I see a little kid at a rock concert.
Who gives a shit?
I do.
I ran a jackhammer when I was 12.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Fucking
I remember thinking this Ron James
CTE
was kind of impressive. That is a big fullback.
I bet
a lot of that, 90% of that's neck roll, but
yeah.
I ran a full-on man's jackhammer when I was 12. I ran a chip and hammer, which is basically like a smaller jackhammer. I ran that when I was like 10. I'm fine. I can hear fine. Everything's fine, guys.
Humble brag.
That's not a humble brag. It's a poverty brag.
Oof.
We've never turned and looked toward the ball as Nebraska defensive backs ever.
No. Quarterbacks have gotten a lot better, I'm realizing, after watching this game.
Corby Jones also had a moment, but never quite seized it. Oh,
look at
nice
that.
jump, Grant. That kind of
Did you see that
preceded
throwing motion?
his CrossFit moves. What's that?
Yeah, that throwing motion of that quarterback, like
It's gnarly.
it's like a second baseman.
Man, I wonder, speaking of Grant, we should hit up Grant Wistrom after the Open and just talk about the Open.
What's the Open?
The CrossFit Open.
Oh, yeah, if that's up to you, man.
I wonder what he did on 20.1.
Oh,
Get him, Grant! Get him!
Boy, that's
that
the
may not have
game
been
there.
Grant. I couldn't tell.
That's the game. That's the game.
There are some dorks and some very faded jeans in
You know what that's reminiscent
sideline.
of?
What?
Avery Moss not getting Todd Hundley down in that UCLA bowl game, and then Hundley throws a pass before the end of the half. Was that right?
Brett Hundley, but I don't think it was Avery Moss.
No,
though.
it might not have been Avery Moss. It was
Who's the guy that pulled his dick out of the
Avery Moss.
Okay.
I think it was Avery Moss, dude.
But which bowl game are you thinking of?
The one we lost to UCLA, where
Rose Bowl.
Brett Hundley
Oh no,
was
that
there.
wasn't the Rose Bowl.
We didn't play the
Holiday Bowl.
I mean, Wait, what?
That's a touchdown.
We didn't play UCLA in a bowl game. We played them back-to-back years.
We played him in a bowl
Rose
game. Brett Hundley was their quarterback.
What year was this?
I'm looking it up.
And we lost because at the half, Avery Moss was trying to tackle him. Almost got him.
I think you're thinking of the year we played them in Lincoln.
I think so too, actually.
Look it up, fellas.
I think Malik Collins almost had him too at one point.
Oh, dear. Well, at least we've got ourselves a little bit of a thing to figure out during this.
Because we were whooping
you
their
see that
ass.
guy's head?
Yeah, he had a mohawk.
I like that.
I missed it because I'm looking up this bowl history.
Well, for folks at home, you can rewind and you can watch the mohawk.
Man, I took a fish oil, and now every time I burp, it tastes like fish.
Ooh.
Fucking hate that.
Oh, yes.
Can you smell it?
I sure can. Ooh. That's almost as bad as the other day when we were here and you guys had those stress farts.
Oh, dude. Oh, you know what's funny? I have had them for 2 days, and I took a bunch of Beano last night, and I took more this morning just so I'd have to deal with that today.
I ripped the worst one in the middle of my squats last night.
Oh,
I
that's
had to
funny.
finish my set, and it was not good. It was real bad.
The other 2 nights ago.
We played UCLA once in a bowl game.
And then we lose?
No, we beat them in the Foster Farms Bowl in Mike Riley's
So it wasn't
first
a
year.
bowl game. Okay, my bad. Good call.
But Avery Moss didn't play under Mike Riley, did he?
No.
No.
So then
He didn't get to finish under Bo either.
That's right.
Right, Bo.
Bo wanted him back on campus.
Look at that. That's
He
a
should've- he
Nebraska
should've been
backfield
fine,
right there.
dude.
When's the
Yeah,
last
it
time we
is.
had an all-Nebraska backfield?
Kenny Cheatham. He's been on the podcast.
That might have been
No,
it
he
right
hasn't.
then.
He's been close many times.
He hasn't been on?
Well, Crouch
No,
is...
same with Jay
Is
Foreman.
Crouch Nebraska?
Jay
Yeah.
Foreman hasn't been on?
No.
So, did he may have had an all... Nebraska backfield at some point.
Crouch? No, his halfback was Darren Diedrich from Canada.
Oh, yes.
Or his I-back.
What's the name of the dude that was did the live show with us?
Cluster.
He's from Nebraska.
Yep.
I like me some Kenny Cheatham. Dude gets weird on Twitter.
Yeah.
I shut off my Facebook. I deactivated it.
Yeah?
I didn't completely. I guess you can completely shut it down.
Yeah.
But I did the whatever's the step before that.
It's been years since my wife has been on it.
Yeah.
I want to do the same.
No need.
I'll go like a month without it, but it's still in place with my family and friends. And also, if you want to like share shit, like you need it.
Well, but
most of your shit comes
they strung
from
that out.
But Comcast has shown me that we don't need the Facebook.
Well, but me and Pat spent. I mean, Pat does a lot of the stuff on Twitter, but I also did a bunch of stuff behind the scenes on Twitter to like gain 1,000.
Like with the company? Like working behind the scenes with the company, with Jack?
There's like apps and stuff you can use.
Oh. Do we have a bunch of bots following us?
No.
I think everybody has bots.
Well, yeah, everybody has
following.
bots following. No, I thought there's another way you can do it where you can not get bots, but
you know,
so it takes a long time.
Hey, did you guys know Matt Davison was on this roster?
Yeah. Oh. I got a funny story about Matt Davison in this game.
I also want to say I think we should.
Is it the one including this podcast? That basically you told him.
No, but it was really cool.
We'll tell that in a second.
It was really cool that I got to tell Matt Davison that story though.
Go ahead, tell stories.
What were you about to say, Joe?
I was about to say, I think on our Twitter, like he was talking about trying to kick me in the face and me hitting him in the nuts. I think we should put up like 5-second videos. Because my wife put up that 10-second video.
Yeah, but you don't do any of that
even...
shit. So what you're really saying is you think
I'll
that
throw
me
a ball at your nuts.
you and Pat, you should do
I'll
this.
put it up.
Okay. If you record it, you can. I'll tell you what. You don't ever have to ask permission as long as it's Husker related or Comcast related.
I know. I have the password. I'm saying, will you let me throw a tennis ball at your nuts and record it, and then I'll put it up on our thing?
If you let me kick you in the face.
Well, you got to do the kick off the wall thing.
Okay.
You can't just kick in the face.
Okay.
I think it'd probably be easier with the kick off the wall than it would be getting a foot.
Trust me, it's going to be so much easier to kick you in the face off that wall.
I can't believe you. What wall are you going to jump off of?
You pick the wall.
Great.
He's going to pick the Great Wall of China.
Yes.
No, you got to pick a wall that we can get to within 1 minute.
Mexico border. There's plenty of wall.
It has to be a wall. There's no wall there yet.
Oh, there's wall.
No, we gotta wait. It's gotta be a wall that I can get
Not
to
a
within
fence?
1
It's
minute.
gotta be a wall?
It can be a fence. It can't be a chain link fence.
Let's do the wall in your backyard, the concrete wall.
That's not what you want. What? You don't want me to have a wall with zero give.
Oh, it was Michigan Penn State week this weekend too, in '97.
We're very timely with these games.
Yeah.
I
was just about to say, even though it didn't happen there, Amon Green was pretty good between the tackles.
Wow, boy, they really get that offensive line together quickly. Oh, where's the flag?
Oh, another podcast guest. I was just going off the defense earlier. Aaron Taylor.
Yeah.
Wow, that's the era we really hit.
Yeah, '97 was a good year.
We got to get this guy.
The '90s in general. I mean,
we should have tried to get him
the good
his
years.
first year at Central Florida. When the first year he coached them, when they were like, what, 6-5 or something, he might have gone on the podcast then. During his 13-0 year, probably too busy.
Did you see the post I made on that forum making fun of the guys that said Frost should be honest in his...
Yeah.
That was pretty funny, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad that we're on the same page. I
So
giggled pretty
tell
hard.
your Matt Davidson stories.
Oh, Matt
Yeah, both of them.
Well, the first one was... The one that we already told Matt, which was cool, was I was making out with this chick
Oh, boy.
in high school. We were like 17, and
Life to go.
and she got mad because I stopped making out with her during the last drive of the game. Like, she got mad because I wasn't paying attention to her, and I was paying attention to the game. Oh, that's bullshit. Flag.
He's pointing to
Makovic,
it.
don't let that shit happen to your quarterback. And so she got mad, and then Matt Davison said, well, I did you a favor. We actually ended up dating for like 2 years after that, so. And then, but the other one is Matt Davison. So he dated my cousin's friend.
Oh, boy. Small world.
and from Crofton, Nebraska.
Sure.
And they went over to his house one time, and he was still getting ready. And he was like, "Here, you guys can, I guess, watch this while I'm getting ready." And he throws them his highlight reel from Nebraska. And of course, the girl was like, "Oh my God, it's so great." But my cousin was like, "What a motherfucker!"
So did you just keep that a copy in his car?
No, this was that as a part. Like,
Is it just the catch over and over and over and over
I
and
mean,
over?
what else would it be?
I mean, you got to show that about 15 angles.
Yeah.
He did set the record for receptions, I think, and receiving yards in a game against Texas A&M in a loss.
Had 3?
He had double digits against A&M, actually.
I was saying, because that, like, back then it didn't take a whole lot to set.
But he was the best receiver on these teams here, right?
Yeah, I mean, he was a true freshman in this game. Oh, come on,
man. How did they lose with him running like that?
Well, they didn't.
I know. I mean, how did it? Yes.
My favorite.
Spoiler.
Yeah.
My favorite thing about that whole the catch thing is I don't know if it's true or if it's just a story that Matt Davison tells, but when he gets on the bus, then Tom Osborne gets on the bus, just walks by him and goes, "Good catch, Matt." Like, that's all he said about it.
They never spoke again.
Man, I missed the I
tiger
form.
growl?
Yeah, it's Missouri.
You miss the I formation when you know they're going to get positive yards every time.
Missouri does that shit, that tiger growl.
I know, like, a lot of Wildcat teams do the thing.
You ever been to a Missouri game at Missouri?
You ever thought about doing sound effects live?
Wow.
What's a missile sound like? Just okay, cool. I'll give you
got
guys
a
one.
very limited range.
Whatever.
Well,
I don't know, man. I knew what that last one was. I knew what the first one was.
The missile sounded a lot like the cat.
I disagree. There's subtle differences.
Yeah.
One's a missile.
Exactly.
One's a cat.
Yeah. I mean,
Cheat 'em and nuke
you may
'em.
borrow certain parts.
You choose missile or cat. I'm gonna tell you which one you do.
Nuke 'em, cheat 'em, and frost.
That's a missile.
Yeah. All right.
See?
I got it. Is a cat?
Cat,
So,
yeah.
Up,
Well,
up for the
See, I
cat,
think
down for the
you gotta
missile.
double tap it with a cat.
That's a cat.
All right.
No, yours is a cat that got shot by a missile and died before it got that second.
That's a strong cat to even get that out, though, from a missile.
The high snap.
Oh, my
but it still
lordy.
worked.
Oh,
shit.
Yeah.
See, Frost has been working on
He's
the high
fearless.
snap
That's
because
why-
that's how he does it.
Yeah, he wants those high snaps.
Yes, high snap means you just run it.
That's why.
He didn't get touched.
But do you notice
Well,
that?
until the end.
Yeah.
But dude, the difference between Frost right there and any quarterback, even Martinez, there was like he hit that hole like he was a fucking fullback, only going really fast.
There was no indecision in that run.
None.
Well,
And
I mean, he's
all
built like
power.
a goddamn linebacker.
True,
Yeah.
he did play safety in the NFL.
But he wasn't a safety then.
No, but he
was
had
a safety
he had the
before that.
mentality.
He was one of the strongest. He had one of the strongest cleans or something like that on the team as a quarterback. There is an arrogance
What?
to him that I like.
Why is his shirt off?
Let's show off.
Yeah, dude, look at them fucking traps, kid. He looks like Brian Bosworth.
Oh, Damian Daniels just signed with Nebraska. Or he's going to announce that he's signing with Nebraska, according to that bottom line.
Oh, this is signing day. So
I
we'll
like
get some signings.
I like the dual bottom lines.
Yes.
Like the initial 97 one.
Oh,
and
wait,
then-
so we're watching a game from 20 years ago.
Getting
with
their
the-
bottom line and then
with,
below it.
What's that thing called? The chit? What's that thing called at the bottom?
Cryon?
Chiron?
Not a Chiron. Charlie Chucky McBride. He's been on the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
He loves when you call him Chucky.
I'm sure.
The bottom line is what we'll call it. And there's double bottom lines.
So we're up to about 7 or 8. No, 8 or 9 people who've been interviewed on this podcast in this game.
Yeah. Amazing.
Because I wasn't even including Matt Davis in there for a while.
Oh, right.
New Jersey.
Was he just
Peter's
flexing?
gone. No, he's
I think
just
he tore his jersey.
Oh.
We've not had Chevin Wiggins on the podcast.
No, we should.
He might be in prison.
Oh.
Get in here from prison.
They make calls from
It
there.
was, I think, some.
We don't want to get into it.
I think it was some underage sex stuff.
Oh.
Like, was he underage?
No.
No.
You don't.
How old was
Generally,
he?
if you're the one underage, you don't go.
Not all underage sex is
I
built
think
the
he was
same.
like 23.
How old was she?
Well,
don't
she was
know.
underage, so at that point, I think it's
17
built
to
the
23?
same.
That's not that big of a deal. How old's your wife?
I don't know. 17?
When I was 24...
You should just be cool, bro. You should just, I think, let's move on to the game.
You don't want to hear my story?
Well, I don't know what the statutes of limitations are, so that's up to you.
I didn't do anything wrong, bro.
Okay.
I met a chick at a bar.
All right.
Every criminal in prison says they've done nothing wrong.
No, but I met the chick at the bar. I didn't know how old she was. She had a fake ID.
Oh! Jeez.
Apparently she was 6 and she was with her parents.
Oh, boy.
But I met her at a bar, dude. She told me she was 27. You know how chicks are nowadays, looking so much older than they really are.
I feel like this is not going to age well.
It's a good thing only about 30 people listen to our bonus episodes, and they're all like...
Well, I mean, it was a joke. Or at least an attempt at one.
That was a great joke.
Creighton sweeps Butler, guys.
Why would they sweep
Rockets
it?
blast away the Kings. Maybe it was volleyball.
Oh, yes.
But why didn't they just leave after they won? Why did they have
Look
to
how many
sweep
people are back for that
God.
kick.
Don't groan at my jokes when you're wearing a flat-billed hat.
It's really comfortable.
Yeah, folks. Well, hopefully I'll still be...
I got it from Tyjon Lindsey's dad.
Oh, yeah? Cool story, bro. Tyjon Lindsey, huh?
They got rid of all their Nebraska stuff.
Why's he got a stopwatch going?
He doesn't trust the clock.
The punts, yeah.
Oh,
He's
how
measuring
high?
the punt hang time. That feels inexact, though.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, I feel like there's somebody that does that for you already.
Right.
Yeah.
Why
Like, why is the
Maybe
head
not
coach doing
97,
that?
though.
That's his big thing. He was known for clocking punts. That's how he got the job.
Oh, is
They're
it?
like, oh, you clock punts. I mean, Amon Green is just going wherever he wants.
It was 25-14, by the way, with Wiggins.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, I went over to my nephew's house one time to meet his girlfriend, and he was like 25.
And you were skeptical.
And then
Face
the
mask.
girl came over and she was like 16. I was like, hey, you know what? I'm out. He's in prison now. So
Oh, well, there you go.
Sounds about right.
yeah, makes sense.
Whoa.
He tried to rob a guy with a cattle prod.
Now, wait.
Points for creativity.
Now, wait, are you saying he tried to rob a guy who had a cattle prod and then prodded him? And that's
no,
how. Oh,
my nephew had a cattle prod. And was
that
like,
was his weapon to rob.
Yeah, I mean, it would hurt to get stuck with a cattle
Chad!
prod.
It would have been better though if he was trying to rob a cattle prod from
Damn,
someone.
we got so many dudes on our team that look like white nationalists.
Mike
Not
Rucker's
all of them, though.
Mike
Not all
Rucker
of
at this
them.
point is a backup defensive end.
Mike Rucker,
Yeah,
NFL veteran.
yeah, he backed up Chad. They were both
Well, that tells you
juniors.
something.
They were both juniors at this point, and because Chad was from Auburn, I wanted him to start all the time. But eventually, Rucker was damn good.
Oh gosh, yes.
I mean, they both started their senior years
But this
because
is the
Wistrom wasn't
thing.
there anymore.
When you have a team that competes for championships, your second string is NFL caliber.
Yeah,
That's the way it is at all the schools that are in the playoff. You
I
know,
lied, by the way, like 100 people listen to our bonus episodes, so don't.
oh, it's probably
way
1,000.
more listen to our podcast.
Yeah, way more listen to our podcast. That's what I hate when people are like, yeah, you and your 8 listeners. It's like, motherfucker.
No
Yeah,
way,
check
man.
out-
Because then if you go, no, like thousands, they're like, it's like sounds so fucking dumb, you know?
That's why I just said this morning to that one dumbass, I don't really have to justify. Like,
Yeah.
I'm perfectly fine with what we got.
Yeah.
Or these.
What's become the new thing with like Husker fans trolling other Husker fans? Like, I don't
It's
get
not
it.
a new thing. That's what I've been saying for a long time. It's
I agree with
the
Ryan
real
on that.
active trolling, like it's just nuts.
It seems like there is it's just, maybe it's from all the frustration built up and we have nowhere to
I think it's one of two things.
let it out.
I think either life is so easy in America that everybody has to constantly try to find things, to find conflict, because human beings love conflict. And many Husker fans' world is so small that the one thing they have to create conflict from is other Husker fans. That's my first option.
Okay.
Go on.
My second option is their life is so miserable that they go out of their way to make other people's lives miserable. I think it's both.
That. Or also option C, someone
assholes?
flying off the top rope as a non-Husker fan posing as one.
Yeah, that could be it too. I think it's a little bit of all three.
It's amazing.
Because number one is certainly a thing.
It's amazing that that's even possible. The fake Nebraska fans, but the fan base is so strong that you can do that. Like there are other fan bases that posing as one of their fans
they'd be like, bullshit, we don't have any fans.
Right.
You lying son of a bitch.
It would have no impact.
Yeah.
But
Do you guys want to be Purdue trolls?
Oh God, if I was gonna be a troll of anybody, it would be Iowa.
Yeah, Iowa, maybe Wisconsin.
I'm gonna be a Vanderbilt troll.
That'd be funny. Or a Bama troll.
Well, a Bama troll, you have the advantage. A Vandy troll, they're going to come back at you with some good stuff, probably. Not about their team, but, Vandy's a very high-caliber university.
Dude. It'd be really funny if we made like a Tua Tagovailoa fan Twitter account, and then just trolled other Alabama fans whenever they would say anything positive. Be like, or like anything, just be like, "You fuck your sister." I'm like, what? What?
That's how my homie hurt his knee.
Fucking his sister?
No.
Oh.
I was incredibly confused for a second too.
A quarterback sneak.
That's so rare for that to happen.
Oh yes.
On that.
Do you know?
My brother's quarterback dislocated his knee earlier this year too.
Yikes.
That's what Mahomes did. Yeah, but he came back in a couple weeks.
Well,
afterward.
I mean, if you can just pop it back in.
Yeah.
Brady has done that.
It looks gross, apparently, though.
Brady has been like 450 for 452 of those quarterback sneaks he's converted. Ben Roethlisberger at 4th and 1 has never snuck it.
What?
He has never done a quarterback
So weird.
sneak because he's a diva. He won't do them. He's so huge, but he won't do them.
Chris Brown, one of the great kickers in Nebraska history, by the way.
No, he's not the one who got in trouble.
Also a great puncher, from what I hear.
No, you're thinking of Josh Brown.
Josh Brown.
Oh.
Also a good kicker, but yes.
Josh Brown played like 8-man football in high school in Oklahoma. Chris Brown and his brother Drew both played in Texas as high school kids.
That's right. Now, did Drew play in the NFL?
No.
Okay.
Chris played forever.
Yes.
Josh did until he got in trouble.
That's right. They both, yep.
Josh is not related to Chris and Drew,
No,
though.
they are not. Brett Maher is still kicking. That's a block in the back right there.
Yeah. Alex Henry is not still kicking.
No. He is teaching, though. I think he has like a kicking camp or
good.
something.
Dude, you could make a killing in Nebraska if you're Alex Henry as a kicking instructor.
Especially
Jesus
this season.
Christ.
Every senior in Nebraska should be kicking field goals right now, hoping to walk on next year.
What I don't understand is how you can be a bad kicker. Because it's literally, there's not a whole lot to it other than just practicing kicking.
But it's hard to, that is not a ball that...
It's such a psychological thing.
True. And there's a level of precision.
About psychology, man. If you want to, you show me someone that's like nervous or tentative, I'll show you someone that's unprepared. Someone that didn't do,
but
that should have done 10 more kicks.
There are a lot of factors at that. You know, you're 19 and there's 100,000 people. Sometimes it's hard to prepare for that.
I don't know that it all comes down to preparedness when all eyes are on you.
I mean, then
I think there's experience, there's failing, and it's just, you can see the breaks that went against us there. And And the problem is,
If
the
I
guy's
decided,
kicking.
if I was 11 and I decided to be a field goal kicker, I'd be a great field goal kicker.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't buy the whole, like, it's just, like, the dude that keeps fucking missing, it's because he's not practicing enough.
I
or
don't
it just
think
gets
so.
in your head. I mean, there
Yeah.
are tons of pro golfers. There are tons of pro golfers who miss big putts and big moments, and they've played for years and years and years and done nothing but practice.
Right,
At
but
a
then
certain point, it's something gets in your
Well,
head
you have
sometimes.
to continue to practice. That's the thing.
No, but
Right,
you
but
can't
like
get
you
that.
make that putt at 26 and then miss it at 29. Like
Maybe you didn't practice. Maybe you stopped practicing enough.
But
maybe
there's
you
never
should
been
spend more time
someone. There's
putting.
never been a kicker who's
literally
made them all.
play
Of
5
course,
days
I-
of golf every week.
It's one thing to not make 57-yard kick because that's even someone that's at the very limit.
There are
of
some
what can be
kickers who
done.
think the 57-yarder is easier because you just get to uncork it and go.
As
you don't have
opposed
to,
to
you don't
the
have to
price,
think
yeah.
about it in the same way. Like you just are like, you just.
I don't know.
And for
Unwind
Nebraska,
it.
the guys kicking have not been supposed to be making them. None
Yeah,
of those
one of
guys
them
are
is a
supposed to be the
safety.
kickers.
One of them is a safety.
You know, like so.
Right. But what about the guy? The reason those guys are there is because the kicker couldn't handle it.
No, the
No, the
kicker's
kicker hurt
But
himself.
the second there was another
No,
kicker.
he got hurt too.
Yeah.
Oh,
their
I
first
thought he
two.
just couldn't
No, their two
make
best
them.
kickers are hurt. That's why they're in this. Because you rarely think you're going to have to go to your third kicker.
They tried to do it with. They tried to go with the punter at Colorado, and he had never
Yeah, he'd never done
been
it
a
before.
kicker.
Yeah. Yep. I mean,
Okay, I'll
you
leave him
could
alone then.
say that cost us a game or maybe two.
At least a game.
I think it's cost us one.
Yeah.
the Colorado game.
Right, because we won against Northwestern. So
Yeah.
I think we missed what 2 kicks and an extra point against Colorado.
Is that what it was?
I believe so.
We definitely. I mean, that late field goal in overtime was going to be a challenge for whoever did it because Adrian took a big sack right before that.
But the
Yes.
distance
Oh, the
wasn't
I is
the
about
issue.
to outdistance the R in Missouri, by the way.
I feel like you should put the fastest guy at the front. You don't want to put the fastest guy in the middle.
Yeah. Well, the guy in the
Oh,
back.
46, you blew your coverage.
Oh, Brian Shaw.
He almost dropped that.
Yeah, he did.
I mean,
If Mike Brown were within sniffing distance of him,
Yeah.
he would have. Mike Brown scared a lot of people.
I like how
scared.
this game skips the dumb shit.
yeah.
Good
it's
find,
the
Pat.
it's the Brent
Thank you.
Musburger channel.
But it's not so fast that you don't get to like enjoy
Right.
the game.
No,
a
they
little
come
bit.
in right
They just
here.
skip all the boring shit.
They let you get a couple because you got to hear Brent on this channel.
Yeah.
They're not going to cut Brent out.
But they're not going to put a 3-hour.
No.
Joe Walker had a hell of a return game in this game, by the way.
Oh.
There is a flag on the return by Walker.
Joe Walker
About the 40-yard line.
in the same season had a. It wasn't. I don't believe it was this season, but he had a kickoff return, a punt return, and an interception return for a touchdown.
Wow. Deion Sanders-esque.
Yeah.
Was Missouri ranked?
They may have just been receiving votes. I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know that they were.
74-yard drive, and then a couple of short drives. 42 for Nebraska, now 48 for Missouri. This is how our two quarterbacks compare. So
Yeah, we know Brent.
touchdown pass and Scott Frost.
Scott Frost, the player on top.
I love how people used to always like compare Nebraska quarterbacks with other quarterbacks. Like, well, the other guy's got way more passing yards.
Yes.
It's like it's apples and oranges, dudes.
Absolutely.
Like,
Yeah.
I never understood how they like analyzed Nebraska quarterbacks like they were regular quarterbacks.
Picks his way, and we go down to Jackaroo.
Jackaroo.
Jackaroot.
I used to always think they were calling him Jackaroo.
Yeah.
I can't wait till they start being like, Tom Osborne's got way more wins than Scott Frost does. Scott Frost has never beat Miami. Tom Osborne lost to Miami more times than Scott Frost has beat them.
The Tigers entered this game with a 6-3 record. They were unranked, and they had never beaten a #1 team.
Still haven't.
Well, we don't know that. They may have beaten Oklahoma or something one year.
Yeah, I can't say with certainty, but
I'm talking about at the
to
end
this
of
point,
game.
yes.
oh yeah.
It looked like his Peter, like his R was backwards, like it's Russian.
Russian?
Yeah, Pitya.
Petra.
Pitya.
Petra.
No, backwards R is Ya.
Take it easy.
I'm just saying.
I know.
By the way, were you looking up Tom Osborne's hometown earlier?
Oh yeah, I could. It was one of those things where I knew it, but I just couldn't. I kept being like,
New York
Holderidge.
City? Is it New York City?
No, I could not remember.
Played for the Hastings Tigers
Hastings,
in
yes.
high school, and then the Hastings Broncos in college.
Yeah, I knew he went to
even-
Hastings
I
College.
can even picture how to get there. The highway that goes into the town. I just couldn't remember the name of it.
Yeah, like you're heading to Kearney, but then eventually you got to turn left.
Yeah, and there's that museum right there. That big museum. It's
Tom
got a
Osborne Museum?
No, but you're on Tom Osborne Highway.
No pass rush at all. And a wide open tight end. Kenny Cheatham off to the quarterback's left here on first.
Someone asked what town my nephew lived in. A different nephew, not the molester.
Your other. Oh, was it a fumble? Not yet.
No, I think you can judge by the reactions.
Yeah.
From that safety spot, helping out on that tackle.
Soon, though, probably.
Barry Odom threw his shoe making that tackle.
Barry Odom, isn't he coach now?
Might be.
I think he was the Missouri coach.
He looks stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he is the head coach of Missouri right now.
Unbelievable. Nice job, Pat.
Both of these teams' head coaches are playing against
Yes.
each other right now. I think this is a fumble. Nope.
Probably soon, though. Because weren't they down at the half?
I don't know.
We'll
I'm gonna
find
laugh
out.
when we actually win this game by 35 points and every Husker fan just has it remembered wrong for some reason.
The Davidson kick was like at the end of the third quarter, but we've blown it into something else.
Like that put us ahead, and
Right.
then we just opened it up
we
in the fourth
scored
quarter.
48 straight points after that.
Like there's this story that like Johnny Rogers, he ends up like, I don't know the whole story, but Johnny made it so Johnny said it was like 10 yards. Like he turns around backwards to the 10-yard line and like runs it in backwards. But when my dad tells it, it was from the 50.
Of course.
That's a good run, Amon. Amon Green is one of my favorite I-backs in Husker history.
I mean, he's a beast.
He was pretty close to choosing Notre Dame, too.
Oh, really?
It came down to Nebraska and Notre Dame.
Well, I'm glad he came here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked him on the Packers, too.
Dude ran a handheld and probably wind-aided 10.1 100-yard dash in high school. That's insane.
Yeah. Especially
that's
for
really
a guy at that
slow.
size.
Because I run like
No.
100 yards.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like 100 inches. Because I can do like 100 inches in like, I don't know, 3 seconds.
You've never run 100 yards. No, you have. That time I fell.
Yeah, when I dominated you.
Well, I had fallen 10 yards into the run.
Yeah,
so
because your feet couldn't keep up with my feet and you
I
tripped
had
over
taken
yourself.
an edible that day.
Okay, I'm sure I had to.
No.
You
It's
act like
probably, it's likely.
yeah, you act like I'm not a giant fucking stoner.
Edibles are different. I can run on smoking.
See, I'm better on edibles.
There you go. Yeah, look at those pads. That
Yeah.
guy's mostly pads.
Which one?
Any of
Makovica?
them.
All of them are.
Yeah.
They big ass pads back
Oh,
then.
I like this lineup.
The Maryland Eye?
Keep it, and he'll be short this time. They were ready for the quarterback keeper. He probably
Should have pitched it.
would have been better off pitching the ball that time. Joshua and Jones have just checked.
The helmets are, I think, even more different. They fit so snugly.
Well, yeah, because of all the targeting.
Yeah.
Right.
Their heads have swollen into the helmets.
Number 51 right there. That's Joshua. He's the only player on the Missouri
Dude, I got a tins machine. You know what a tins machine is?
No.
Do you know what a tins machine is? It's like the little thing, and then it's got the little electrodes that come off, and it makes your body like.
I think
Oh,
we
yes,
have
I've
I think
seen
we have
those.
2 guys in motion. This isn't going to count.
No.
There's a penalty flag thrown by the referee behind the formation. So it could have been an
I've been using it. It's dope. Like,
Really?
Yeah. So like,
Illegal shift is a terrible referee signal, by the way. You speak of what our black shirts look like with the shaved heads.
Oh, is it this?
It's a little bit, yeah.
Well, it's not elevated like that, but it's very similar.
Depends on the ref. Yeah.
The refs in Charlottesville.
Always different.
For a UVA game, it's a little different. Yeah.
Oh, so that was what was going on at that rally. They were just all refs.
Yes, exactly.
But no, like
That was a huge reffing crew for whatever UVA game there was that week.
They thought they wanted striped shirts instead of brown shirts.
Yeah. But no, like if my leg, like I'll be like my legs will be so sore. Touchdown.
Wow.
I'm on green.
Your legs will be so sore you have a touchdown. I'm on green.
My legs will be so sore like I can't sit down or get up off the toilet easily. And I'll put the TINS machine on it for like
while you're sitting on the toilet.
No. Like 10, 20 minutes and it's gone. Like I put on my right leg or my left leg, my right leg will still be sore. My left leg will feel great.
Now, I showed you that thing that Molly got for her birthday. That gun thing.
Like, yeah. That like that. Right there.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's way too expensive for what you got.
I don't know. We didn't pay for it.
Like $300.
Oh God, really?
You got a Theragun, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Welcome back to
Oh, who's this?
They were $600 when they first came out. I made that one for $100. It's just a converted reciprocating saw.
That's what it is. Jigsaw.
No, reciprocating saw.
Jigsaw.
No.
Circular saw.
Absolutely not that.
Bandsaw.
The movie Saw.
A musical saw. You see that where somebody plays the saw?
Oh, yeah.
They put a bow
I
on
thought
the
you
saw.
meant like a musical for the movie Jigsaw.
I'm sure if it's not out,
you
it's
want to
coming.
play a game?
It's coming.
Joe Walker played for the Titans for a while.
Did he?
Yeah. Listen to some tunes on those cans.
Yeah.
That's how their necks got so strong. Wearing them headphones. It's so funny. We start with things that big, and then we microsize everything to get to the little earbuds. And now everybody's like, nope, we want to pay $400 for big ass headphones again. God, he's so fast, dude.
He is.
And real good at finding the hole in the middle, too.
Doesn't delay. Like he goes forward but he's shifty.
Stays low to the ground. You know he's the Packers' all-time leading rusher?
Yeah.
That's nuts in a franchise like that.
With Hall of Fame running backs ahead of him.
He didn't even start or end his career. Well, no, he did eventually end his career in Green Bay.
Yeah, but he started in Seattle.
Yeah.
But the fumbles is what got him to Green Bay.
He couldn't quite catch the ball in their offense either.
Yep.
But yeah, he went Seattle, Green Bay, Houston, Green Bay. He had to get a different number his second time back in Green Bay.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
He won a Super Bowl with them, didn't he? Was Amon on the Favre Super Bowl team?
No, I don't believe so. Well, no, he definitely wasn't on the Favre Super Bowl team.
Oh, right. And he wasn't on. I'm sure he wasn't on the recent one either.
No.
Well, he never played for the Vikings, so how could he be on Favre's team?
God.
That is crazy. Favre almost went to the Super Bowl with them.
I know.
Yeah, and you know why he didn't? Because he reverted to old playoff Brett Favre. He managed the game, and then is like, nope, gunslinging it.
Yep.
They had that game won.
They had a game won against the Giants, I think, one year, too, that he gave them.
He only had 2 years with the Vikings.
No.
Oh, you're talking with the Packers?
With Packers.
Oh, he blew it with the Packers so many times. The Packers should have won more Super Bowls than they did with him.
Dude, the Vikings are where good quarterbacks go to die.
Well, Kirk Cousins is not a good quarterback.
He's an overpaid quarterback.
But Moon went there. Randall Cunningham went there.
Randall Cunningham had him 15-1.
Yeah, they would have.
Right. So did Brett Favre, right?
Well,
you say they go there to die, but they usually squeeze out a little good out of those guys.
Randall, if Randy Moss doesn't
Even
get
Moon had
hurt,
a good year
Yeah,
once.
Moon was the greatest quarterback to ever play in the NFL. He just never could be on a,
if Randy Moss didn't get hurt in the second half of that NFC Championship game against the Falcons, and if Gary Anderson doesn't pick the worst time
Yep.
to miss
his only field
kick,
goal of the year.
because that would have made it a 10-point game when he missed that. Yeah, Randall Cunningham would have been starting a Super Bowl, and that would have been an amazing Super Bowl between the Vikings and the Broncos.
Randy Moss.
But instead you got what, the
Broncos and
the
Falcons.
And they killed him.
The only touchdown for the Falcons was a Tim Dwight kickoff return.
That's right.
Kirk Cousins is an all right quarterback. He's played for a decade.
Look, they're talking about Frost playing safety in the NFL.
Who's booing? Oh, they're
Missouri.
Missouri thinks it was a fumble.
Well, how about you shut the fuck up, Missouri?
Nice. Well said.
Thanks.
Warren Moon would probably have been the leading yardage quarterback in history.
That guy could have prevented that pick, the receiver.
But
he
he
sort of stopped.
He did. But he played 5 years in the Canadian Football League. I think they won
Right.
5 championships
Yeah,
in his
he's like
5
the
years.
leading. He's like the. Well, I don't know if he is anymore, but he was the leading passer in the history of the.
My Uber driver played in the Canadian Football League and was recruited by Tom Osborne, but decided he wanted to play in the South instead.
What? How did you not get to this earlier?
I forgot.
Where did he end up playing?
It was Rahim Ismail. He played at Auburn.
For Pete Carroll at NC State.
Oh my goodness. Long time ago.
Yeah, like
That's before
early
Carroll
80s.
was on the Jets, wasn't it?
Yeah, the early '80s.
Yeah.
He was like 30 or something like that. But yeah, my Uber driver started out his career at Mid-Little Lutheran in Fremont, Nebraska. Had a couple teammates go to junior college and then get Division I scholarships. He's like, well, I can do that, and so he did. Went to NC State.
Wow.
And then played in the Canadian Football League and got cut by Mike Riley.
Oh my goodness. So he's from Nebraska, or he?
No, he's from D.C.
Weird.
Yeah. Don Wilson. Look him up, guys.
There it
I
is.
freaked him out when he told me his name, and I just Googled him, and I was like, oh, he's for real.
Well, why would you make something like that up?
Good point.
Because you're in LA and you're a fucking liar.
Fair enough.
By the way, Amon Green just missed by a season the Aaron Rodgers
Super
Packers
Bowl.
championship season.
God, fuck
Brock Olivo does like Andy Janovich, though. He was his position coach with the Broncos. He like started like almost crying, talking about how much he loved Andy Janovich, wishing that every player were like Jano. I think
you. Wait, how much started
If we had a
crying?
team full of Janoviches, we'd be in the Super Bowl
started-
every year.
He started
he
crying.
was getting very emotional. I don't think he cried.
Did you tell him to stop being a pussy? You're just talking about a football player. You fucking.
Wow.
Hashtag targeting wishes that every player were Andy Janovich.
Yeah,
but she
I
doesn't
knew
cry
someone
when
had
she
said
talks
something
about
like
him.
that.
She wishes every human were Andy Janovich.
That's stupid.
She loves her some Andy Janovich.
Those guys, I bet that every time that flag brigade walks by, they've spelled it wrong.
It'd be funny.
Marusi.
It'd be funny if they just came out and it said Mississippi. Like they didn't even know. There's like MISS, ISS, IPPI.
Someone bring out a P flag.
Yeah.
I love this quick Wait, how do they have the ball again?
Third quarter.
In the middle of the third quarter. This skips around.
Oh, it said we moved ahead.
Yeah,
So I guess Nebraska must have punted. A no, kind of a 3 and out, probably.
presumably.
Well, it was also
It's dark now too.
And it also wasn't halftime yet.
Oh, that just skipped from halftime to here?
Yeah.
Because there's no scoring.
Right. That's how do you think they got it from to be an hour and a half? If you
I
were
didn't.
wa-
Yes.
It was a very long game because Nebraska actually had to throw the ball late in the game too.
Yes.
And then it's overtime.
Yeah, they just cut 11 minutes of time out.
The Omaha affiliate didn't show
The end?
the scoring play in overtime.
Oh, my
They
goodness.
showed the big play.
Right. But,
I went back.
he's going to punt it.
Oh yeah, I forgot he did this. I went back and re-listened to this game on the internet, like the
Did you
early,
see how-
like dial-up internet for the first time. Like I've listened to both radio calls like all week the next week. It was very Pat Jansen.
Oh God! Did you hear how Brett Musburger just called that punt? Like it was like a guy returning a punt 100 yards.
Yes.
But that's because he had a $100 bet down that one of the punters one of the quarterbacks would punt.
He was thinking it'd be Frost.
Yeah,
because
Why
he's a
would
better
Frost
athlete.
punt?
He's a better athlete.
Yeah, but he wants to win. Punting's for losers.
Tell that to Darren Erstad.
Darren Erstad. Punting's for losers. Look at his baseball record.
I mean, he won a World Series.
there wasn't a safety, was there? Never.
Not when you've got a Makovica. Oh, did he throw blows? Looked like Makovica got up swinging.
Feel the emotion on that Tiger sideline and in watching their defensive players in particular. Ford and Sterling.
That's a good look.
That guy looks like
Yeah.
Walter White.
Yes. Early Walter White.
Yeah, early Walter White.
After this game, the loss, he took it so hard he
He
started
looks
making
like,
math.
He looks like old Walter White.
Yeah.
Have you seen
Camino?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good.
It was a nice. I mean,
I can't believe that Jesse Pinkman has been dead the whole time.
it had a lot of
Bobby!
Bobby!
I thought that bobble catch was on the final drive.
Guess
I
not.
didn't realize that was third quarter.
No, I've already explained this. We win by 35.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah.
fucked up.
Flea kicker's coming up in a couple minutes.
If he catches that clean, he might go all the way.
Yeah.
It was El Camino was a good way to. It still had some of those tense moments.
And the it reminded me
Well,
how
yeah.
great the cinematography of Breaking Bad was, with all the time lapses
Yep.
and the awkward angles.
They're also just letting shots go a little bit, even though it's a time lapse. It's still a 12-second silent shot.
Yeah.
You you don't see that much empty space in most TV or movies these days.
One of my favorite Breaking Bad stories, speaking of the cinematography, is the cinematographer went into like an Albuquerque Best Buy while they were shooting, and they had Breaking Bad playing on there, but they didn't have the TVs like fine-tuned to, and he's like, "You're fucking up what I made," and he just like chewed out everybody in Best Buy.
It's not coming across the way. He's tuning all the TVs.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Well, it's interesting.
Well, but you can see the difference. Look at my right monitor
Yeah.
and my left monitor. It's the same picture. See how the one on the left looks better and the one on the right doesn't?
Yes.
That's the difference. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
He's right.
You don't have to yell at us, Ryan.
Well, I'm just saying. It's bullshit.
You want another
It's
monitor
not your
like that?
picture.
Huh?
You didn't make the picture.
But I make a lot of pictures.
Those are called crayon drawings, Ryan.
Oh, dude.
I made a lot of pictures.
Not to brag or anything about my wife an iPad Pro.
Whoa.
And now
big
all she
shooter.
does is paint on it, dude.
Oh,
She's gonna make us $1 million.
nice.
I hope so.
My wife is a phenomenal painter, and now she can just paint whenever she wants.
Nice.
I wanna
And
start-
none of those fumes from the acrylics.
Right, but I liked those because it made her easier to talk into sex when she was high.
Yeah, well, I would think she'd have to be drunk or high on fumes.
Right, that's what I just was.
This feels like the second
Yeah,
time
right,
you've
the
gotten
second-
yourself
yes.
in trouble with this podcast, Tweety.
Right, we're married.
Still, there can be crimes in those scenarios.
Crimes of passion.
I like this play call.
Oh,
Yeah, me too.
Get him in the open spaces.
Oh, and he's,
Bye-bye.
that's it. See you
Look
later.
out.
To the 10. Tell me if we win. I gotta go pee.
Okay.
Okay,
All right, we got to vamp while he goes in peace.
we win,
Wow. We won't win yet.
man.
He must have had like 300 yards this game.
Dude, these chairs suck, bro.
Yeah, dude. That's why I'm always saying we should get new chairs, but it would be ridiculous to have chairs like that.
Right, that's why I can't afford more chairs like that.
And I don't know what you would do. Any chair that's going to be one of these temp chairs is going to be, you're going to want a fold-up chair or something.
Yeah, well, man, these chairs do
But
suck.
to get chairs like this, you got to go to like, sometimes there'll be like an auction, like a estate sale or something, and they won't even be like great chairs. It'll just be like good versions of these folding chairs.
Yeah.
And you can get some of those sometimes, or on like Let Go.
Well, maybe I could get like a bench and get like a nice cushion for it.
Ooh, the bench. That's not a bad idea.
You know,
Love seat, maybe.
but it needs to be higher for one.
Right,
That's
right.
the main issue.
Bunk bed.
Okay. That would
Dan
be great.
Fouts, Jackaroot.
Dan Fouts sucks. wasn't he the quarterback when Larry Zonka was the running back?
Wow. Zonka might have played with him early in San Diego. He was a San Diego Charger, kind of like Marino light. A lot of yards. Down, 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 down. They don't give this ball to Missouri, do they?
I don't know. Because if they do, then it starts to look like we actually won. We actually dominated this game a lot more.
That's exactly right.
That this game wouldn't have been the same.
That's not a fumble because his hand hit the ground there.
Your non-ball carrying hand does the elbow counts as down.
Yeah, that's
hand does not.
Oh, that's down.
He's clearly down.
But they didn't
though.
have replay then.
No.
Did they give this to Missouri?
We don't know yet.
No.
No, they didn't.
I don't know why I just said whew, like this was still in doubt,
Right.
That's his third touchdown.
Well, it was in doubt back then.
but not in 2019.
Right.
Sheldon Jackson is one of my favorite Husker tight ends, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Did he play in the league?
Yeah, for the Bills for a while.
Yeah.
Do you guys find it ironic that 2020 could be the year that it all gets turned around? And it's like we're like looking in hindsight.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Well, I am sure next year will give a lot of teams an opportunity to fold the year into their logo or their, 2020 clear vision.
I hope
Yeah.
we don't do it because it's going to be so overdone. I hate overdone shit.
Like steak?
Yeah,
Might as well
don't
get
overdo that.
You might as
Even
well get hamburger.
You don't want anything overdone. I'm trying to think of something that's good when it's overdone.
Well, just the word
Blowjobs.
overdone.
Yeah, you're
is
right.
kind of-
Right.
I would argue the blowjobs are good overdone.
I don't know.
Like once you've come up, they just go for 15
all
more
right,
minutes
That's okay.
till it's just raw.
Maybe you're doing something
Well,
wrong.
this at least doesn't sound like a crime.
No.
This just sounds a little.
Somehow you got my.
Well, but I'm making her do it.
All right.
Tackle.
Oh dear, this doesn't look good for the Huskers. Oh no! Oh yes.
I could have taken it to the house.
Yeah.
Look down there at the bottom.
You know the best part about this is every time they go to a crowd shot, I know how they look at the end.
Yes. Well, and this is there's no doesn't look like there's a big red takeover here. Probably because nobody really felt like this was a game worth going to.
Yeah, I feel like it. Even though we've taken over stadiums for a long time, I feel like it's grown even more in recent years, especially
Maybe.
because it's the one thing we have to cling to.
Right.
But he gives his team 35 yards for the score. And as a reward, he's in at tailback.
Did this field have a track on it at one point? Because it feels like it's set so in
Yeah.
compared to the stands.
Oh,
Also, there was a Michigan State jacket on the sideline there, which feels weird to me. Corby Jones doesn't look smart when he looks over at the sideline.
No. He's half the time it's the wrong sideline.
He tore into a teammate, I think, the next year, when he thought he wasn't running the right route or something like that.
And that was the end for the
Well,
team.
it was when they started
That was
to
a
kind
late
of
hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not in
dudes.
'97.
Right. It's true.
Yeah. Yeah. Football players have become giant pussies.
Yeah. Tell one of them that.
I gladly will. This idea that everybody's so scared of football players is stupid.
Which one are you going to tell?
Yeah.
You pick, I'll tell him.
Sue.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Sue. And Dom.
No,
but
you
I
gotta
like
find
Sue.
him.
It's
Well,
gotta
there
be
you go.
Well, you asked.
Javon, what's his name?
Clowney? Jadavian Clowney?
Jadavian Clowney. You're a bitch. You're a bitch-made bitch.
I think, how about J.J. Watt?
JJ Watt, you're also a bitch. You're a stupid bitch.
All right. Wow.
Who else?
Nah, that's probably plenty.
Anybody else, Pat?
Morton Anderson.
Morton Anderson. You kick like a bitch. He was a kicker, right?
Yeah.
He was. Oof.
Was he a lefty?
Yes.
You kick like a left-footed bitch. You're such a bitch, your right foot doesn't even want
I
to.
wonder, Gary Anderson
Help.
might have been as well, but they weren't related.
No, Gary, I think, was
righty. Okay, yeah, I knew one of them was.
Sebastian Janikowski was lefty. I bet Sebastian Janikowski has won a couple bar fights.
Oh, sure. He's a big boy.
And loves to drink, apparently.
Yeah.
Running backs. None any stronger than Blackwell as he picks up the first down. Nebraska leading Missouri 28-24. They've been
I got to say, Musburger, I feel like, has done more Nebraska games, in his era than anyone.
Keith Jackson.
Yeah, that's true.
I loved a good Keith Jackson call.
Absolutely.
Man, Keith Jackson was great.
Beautiful day here in Lincoln.
I like him a lot more than Musburger.
Oh, yeah. Musburger has a very seedy kind of element to him.
Yeah.
Jackson is wholesome. America.
From the plains of
What's a
Nebraska.
What do you think a Musburger tastes like?
Now, is it like a muskrat burger? That's what you have to figure out.
No, there's no.
Do you think it's like a restaurant naming it after?
Yeah,
or
like a
regular burger
Musburger.
after, or like
Right.
what? Like
what he was probably named after. His family probably made Musburgers. 'Cause you got your last name from what you did.
all right, he earned that touchdown.
Yeah.
I bet a Musburger tastes like pimples and
Do you think at one time it was like a euphemism, like a muff burger?
maybe, but S's were F's because they had the.
His family was known for going down on ladies, so
yeah,
they were
dude.
the muff burgers.
Yeah. You think that Brent Musburger's really good at eating puss?
Never thought about it. I think Tom is there. Look at that.
Yeah, with that strong ass jaw. His jaw never gets tired. He'll go down on you for 2.5
Chewing on
hours.
that gum. He's had that same piece of gum for the whole three
Season,
titles.
yeah.
All 3 titles, that one lucky piece of gum. It's in the Nebraska Hall of Fame.
Yeah, dude.
Does he take it out between games or just keep going
Just
at it?
chewing. He takes it out at night so he doesn't choke on it.
Broke the Cornhuskers'
Smart.
record for consecutive field goals when he nailed a 44.
That's a good-looking kick there, Chris.
Yeah. Look at this. What is all this?
They're showing you the shit they skip.
Yeah!
Rejoined the action now with
Was that Joe Walker?
in regulation here on
Hell of a game for him.
Yes.
Um,
So this real game must have been like 4.5 hours long.
It was long.
you think that? So let me ask you this. You know what a muskmelon is?
Muskmelon, yes.
Do you think that maybe it was a burger made out of muskmelon,
Oh, that's a terrible idea.
Like the first Impossible Burger?
or just like a I guess sure, or
You'd have
just like
to
a
you'd
burger.
have to use like the skin of the muskmelon to make it the consistency because it's so watery otherwise.
Well, what I'm saying is, it's just like, how like fancy, like they'll do like pineapple burgers.
oh yeah.
They'll put like a burger with a chunk of pineapple on it. Maybe
Sure.
they'll do
So
like
you're
a-
saying like a muskmelon burger.
right?
So a burger with a slice of muskmelon on it.
Right.
That sounds awful.
It really does.
I don't know, man. I'd try it.
Try it.
Put a little Chipotle mayo on it.
I guess.
I think regular just hot sauce, not the mayo component of.
Oh no, that's where things why. Why?
That'd go with the tackle.
Oh boy.
He's a doctor now. Oh, I can't wait to watch them. I can't wait to watch them stop high-fiving each other.
It's a low point right now. Tipped pass. This wasn't Frost's fault.
No.
Nothing is Frost's fault.
Well,
I was hoping the box score would tell me
that
how long
ball,
this
did
game
that ball
was.
get kicked by somebody?
No, that ball hit him in the hands.
Oh.
Boom.
No. He kicked that. The foreshadowing. I think he kicked that ball. Folks, we've uncovered a huge foreshadow. This game they knew it the whole time. It was all
Yeah.
set up.
Brent Musburger has been dead the whole time.
See, something like that is something that makes me think we're in the Matrix. Like the Matrix glitched out with a little hint there with the foot kick. They knew that that's where this game was going.
Hey, you tweeted the other day that we're all in a
computer simulation, and I'm the only one they told.
Do you think that that's? I mean, not that you're the one there. Do you think we're actually in a computer simulation?
Well, I don't, but I found it odd that no one responded where it could have possibly been me that they told, and this could be big news for the world.
I
And
responded. I commented.
You're the only one. So maybe they did tell me.
I didn't see it.
I said that I have been alerted from the powers above that we are all in a computer simulation. I don't know why they told me, but I'm telling everyone else. So just hang tight, everybody. It's all cool.
If you were president, would you risk death to tell us whether or not aliens existed?
Now, what do you mean risk death?
Because they'd probably kill you.
The aliens?
No, the government.
I don't think they... I don't know that presidents know that stuff. I don't know that they... I think some of that stuff might be even beyond...
Bernie Sanders said he'd tell us.
Oh, what? Sorry, I was looking up something.
If there are aliens, he's going to tell us?
Yeah, I think it was Bernie Sanders that said he'd tell us.
Well,
he knew how to get your
That's
vote.
a pretty good election promise right there.
Yeah, you better fulfill it, though, or you're going to get...
Well,
what if he says there aren't any? You're saying he's going to have to tell us there are aliens. He didn't say that.
All right, I want to go to 2 quick gambling questions.
Go ahead.
Between you guys.
Yeah.
It's going to be competition. So, I want your guesses as far as who makes the game-clinching tackle.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
And also, the length of the game.
In hours?
Yeah, hours and minutes.
4 hours and 2 minutes.
I'm going to say 4 hours and 17 minutes.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, do you want the name for the tackle now? I guess we're getting close to the end.
I mean, you got to do it before the tackle.
Well, no, but.
Oh. So you said 4 hours and 2 minutes, and you said 4 hours and 17 minutes?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to write these down.
Why can't you just tell us?
Because he's building.
All right, I'll tell you on this one.
Okay.
And then we'll get the other one later.
We haven't even made our guesses on the other one.
Right. 3 hours and 23 minutes was all.
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
You win.
I win.
Yeah, the game.
Also, you should have just said 4 hours and 3 minutes.
Yeah, go one up. You're right.
The game started at 2:37 and ended exactly at 6 o'clock.
Okay. I'm gonna say that the final tackle is
38-31, 4.5 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been here before.
Ralph Brown.
Okay.
I'm going to say there's a Kelsey on this team.
There is, yes.
I'm going to say the Kelsey.
You got no.
Chad Kelsey.
Okay.
Chad's the older one.
Those 3 wins in a row, Brent, were all upsets. I think they're ready for another one.
Why are they already chanting SEC? They're not even in the SEC yet. Hey, Pat.
Well, I mean, they misspelled it, though.
Hey, Pat, can I get a Cornhusker sound effect?
Did he say Nebraska has had miracles against Missouri before?
I did not catch that. So a Cornhusker sound effect?
Yeah.
In what moment? Like actually husking corn at the moment?
Yeah. Okay. That's
Wow.
good. Fucking sound effect machine, bro.
4:20 left in the game.
This man gets so wide open.
You gonna leave us for a second?
No.
Going to roll out.
Yeah, he's already plenty high. He's smoking joints by himself today.
But that doesn't mean... I mean, I stopped pretty early. I didn't smoke a whole joint by myself. That would have been ridiculous.
Foolish.
What is it, 3rd and 9? They don't even put up the down and distance back then.
No.
It's amazing.
Frost inside. Fumble.
No, it's a shovel pass, dumbass.
Incomplete pass on that shuffle forward.
79.
Know the
Learn it.
rules, bro.
Brent Musburger also learned the rules.
Hey, O. Roberts scored 69 points and still lost.
Oral Roberts.
I can't
Well,
believe
but
you
it
wouldn't
said-
say that.
It said O. Roberts.
I know, but how would you...
I mean, yeah, it does feel like the exact moment to
Do you think that Oral Roberts is named after Oral Hershiser?
No,
spell
I think it's named
differently.
after Oral Roberts.
Oh.
They both spell it differently. Oral Roberts spells it like
Dude,
oral.
why would you name your kid Oral?
That's an old
Is
name,
his
I would
brother
think.
Anal? It's fucking stupid.
No, his brother's vaginal.
That's how almost worse. Just because there's no excuses for that.
Are they punting?
I think so.
Oh
Because
my goodness.
I thought that seemed like too much time.
Yeah, right.
Because I was like, 4 minutes seems like a long time for a real quick drive. They're not black shirts.
That's right.
Even if they're wearing black shirts.
Kush. Kosher Kush.
Oh, wait, what's a punt sound effect sound like?
Here, I got you in a second.
Which I don't know who did that because he's fucking up. He fucked it up, dude.
Here.
Your sound effects suck, Joe.
Here, I got you.
Punt.
Stop it, Joe. Pat, go ahead.
Let me do
That
mine.
sounds like a punt. That sounds like that sounds like
My
a,
other ones were slightly better, but you know.
that sounds
is
like a
what it is.
queef.
Punt.
What you're doing is a queef.
Punt.
That's a queef.
Punt.
Queef. That's absolutely a queef.
Queef.
That was also a queef.
That was a punt.
It was a very literal queef.
Defense.
Also an alliterative queef, right?
Oh
No, I don't think that's the word you're thinking of, but I'm
You know what I'm looking for, right?
yeah.
no! Defense.
Like
Onomatopoeia. There we go.
Defense.
But what is it called when you hit the consonants and vowels? Like you hit it like
Oh,
Oh,
you
no.
idiots.
what'd they do?
They had their sprinklers on a timer. And as has been established, this hasn't been a 4-hour game.
No. Look at this old measuring thing.
Oh,
Oh
what
my
they're saying
God.
is it was to moisten the
End zone for overtime.
the goalposts so people didn't tear them down.
Oh. Because they thought the game was already over.
Nice.
Or Missouri is like, we got this thing.
Wrapped
we're gonna
up.
win.
Let's moisten our goalposts.
They had like 7 security guards stand in the end zone at the UCLA game at the Rose Bowl to keep the Huskers from tearing down the goalposts. If we would have beat UCLA, and I'm looking at them like, there's 40,000 of us.
Yeah.
You think 7 people would stop us? Also, we're not going to do that. Husker fans don't tear down goalposts.
Why would we
Pull down
Against-
goalposts at another team for
and
not
against
even
a
a big
team
upset.
that I think was unranked at the time?
Right.
Like, I don't know. Seems like,
Clemson fans would have done it.
come on, don't be down, man.
Yeah, bud, you're going to win.
I like
Give me just one more chance.
when his hair forms to his helmet pattern.
He looks like a black exploitation.
Character like Dolomite.
Yeah.
He's a big Batman fan.
Is he?
Yeah, I knew that.
He has been for ages.
He's in Batman. He got in one of the movies.
Which one?
I don't know, but it was like a thing. Like I think he's just an extra. Get that fumble.
Okay,
Oh my
now
God.
this comeback really does. When I saw
I'm
that it was 4
scared.
minutes, I was like, oh well, that's not an impressive drive.
Do we
now
have-
it's starting to look pretty impressive.
He's already passed for a career high, and now he's calling upon his running ability.
Come on, Rucker.
Ball game. Turns it up inside.
I mean, he did contain him, kind of. I mean, he kept him inside of him,
Yeah.
but he still got to the outside.
Oh, it could be Mike Brown. Shit. I'm still stay with Ralph Brown, but it could be Mike Brown. I forgot he's on that team. And he's a heavy hitter.
Yeah. God,
He gives
everybody is in the
motherfuckers
box
snot
right
bubbles. Well, they're not going to pass.
now. Yeah.
I can't believe how little time they had.
It was a really impressive drive. I wish I could see how many timeouts we had.
Well, that's the first one right there.
What makes it so impressive is that we aren't a passing team.
No.
Yeah.
The last win over Nebraska, and the last win by Mizzou here was 19.
God, don't you miss when we had 20-year win streaks over teams?
Yeah. Now we're lucky if we have a year win streak.
We probably have a 20-year win streak against like some of the Big
Mizzou.
12 teams.
Mizzou.
We haven't played them in 20 years.
I
but
know.
We haven't lost them in 20 years.
I'm sure we beat him our last time we played him.
Take
too.
a timeout.
Black shirts, so the pressure is on Coach McBride in the defense right now.
God, dude, he looks like a fucking monster. Chucky McBride.
Do some magic. He's referring to some sleight of hand stuff Frost was working on at the time. Every time he wins, he likes to do some magic
He
afterwards.
could actually make a flower appear from the butt.
Yeah.
Most people didn't like that trick when they tried to hand the flower to him.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. I'm
I
good.
shit out a flower and I hand it to
Bullshit.
you.
Husker fans would have taken that flower.
Smells like any other flower. Just as sweet.
Octavius McFarlane has
That's
one of
not
the
Booger
coolest
McFarlane?
names.
Number 7. He's the quarterback. His name is Corby Jones. He's got about 300 yards.
Is that what he thinks the coach is saying? He's a quarterback. His name is Kobe Jones. Look for that guy. He's their quarterback. He's
What number is he, Coach? That doesn't matter.
He's gonna be
Ask
the guy
their
with the
names.
ball. Yeah.
He's number 7, but that's our quarterback. No.
Just no. They're
Their quarterback is also number 7.
and he'll be on the field this next play.
I don't see Scott on the field.
Okay, just guys, just tackle somebody. Okay, coach.
Okay, I'm tackling you, Coach.
That'd be funny.
Here we go. My gosh, 116. I did not realize the magnitude.
With no timeouts, too.
Corby.
No yellow line on the field either. Yeah, just like an NFL veteran, runs an option to the right side.
Just like an NFL veteran, throws the ball like a 12-year-old shortstop.
Just like an NFL veteran can't stop blinking.
What's a blinking sound effect?
Blink, blink.
Okay. That sounds like a blink. Very close to a queef sound.
Fouts is saying to replace their normal punter
What do you
with
think about it? A blink
the
is just an eye
quarterback
queef.
and having the
Yeah.
quarterback punt. That's what he just said. He said, you know what I do? I put him back there and punt. It's like, I think their regular punter can do a regular punt better than
Yeah.
the quarterback.
Fouts is kind of dumb.
Yeah.
You ever hear when there was one time in the 2000s when he tried doing play-by-play and it was bad.
Well, did you ever see him play? He got hit a lot.
It was before Oregon was good.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, on the Chargers, he was a good quarterback there.
Yeah. Come on, Joey. No, it's Bobby.
30 and hit at the 32-yard line.
What's the sound effect for Tom Osborne chewing gum? Hey, Joe, you don't get to do this.
And
Pat.
also, that was way too fast.
Yeah, that sounds like it. You're not good at this, Joe. You're horrible at sound effects. All
I'm
your
great
sound
at
effects sound like queefs. Queef, 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 queef. That's all I hear.
Oh, that's a sticky queef.
That's like, well,
6
I
of
mean,
14. Come on now.
What, you want a dry queef?
He's going to even that up.
Yeah, but a
Nabbit,
dry.
this has too much flavor.
Frost rolls hard.
Yeah.
Uses the sideline.
Yeah, Kenny.
Nice pass.
Felt like he could have kept going.
I think you went out of bounds, though.
But, I mean,
Yeah,
Great throw by Frost on the run.
that was.
The question is, was Cheatham inbound?
yes.
You think
Can't review it anyway.
You think Frost ever shows this to Martinez and is like, just do that?
Probably.
Yes. 40 yards away from a possible tie and overtime. Frost sprints hard to the left.
Man, he keeps saying hard to the left and right each time.
When he's incomplete, frequently is
That's real lucky that that wasn't still
Yes.
alive.
Yeah. That hit the ground.
Yeah.
Larry Smith and Missouri hoping to close out a
But I'm sure everybody's assholes got tight.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Tom Osborne
On both sides, yeah.
Yeah.
trying to force a tie and overtime. Second down and 10. Here's Frost, the quarterback for the shotgun deflection.
Ugh.
Another one.
Diving, incomplete.
Oh, my goodness.
Third down and 10. Steve Harrison right there.
You know what that N stands for?
Number 94 got
Nervous?
Not today, bitch.
Nice.
it was almost intercepted.
Yeah, one word.
I thought it was nice catch, Matt.
Quit on his pass rush. Watch Sterling.
Oh, he came real close.
He may have.
No, it bounced out.
He didn't.
He
didn't
never
hold
control.
it, but-
He didn't control it, but he got his hands under it.
Fires, got it.
That's a.
First down.
Oh, Davison.
Davison, player of the game.
Only play he'll make in his career.
Yeah, no shit. What an ass clown.
For the Cornhuskers with
No, I like Matt.
I'm kidding. It's also not the only play he'll make in his career.
And this game.
Oh, I get my own joke now. I haven't seen Shevin Wiggins
No,
involved.
that's...
Not a first down. Clock keeps
He should
running.
have gotten his foot out of bounds.
Do we spike it here? Yep. I was very hopeless at this point. I mean, I was
God.
hopeful. I was very hopeful.
But it's third down right here.
Yeah.
You got to get a first down and a touchdown here, you're thinking.
Well,
Oh man, Eric Anderson's jersey is done.
He's a robot. He's bursting out of his jersey.
they go for it on 4th. Is how they get that touchdown, right?
No,
Well,
there's not.
I think it's
They get a
last play
first
of
down
regulation.
here. They get a first down, I believe, and then they spike it again, maybe. Oh, he got out of bounds.
No, he didn't.
But it is a first down, remember, so the clock will stop with 14 seconds.
That's a shitty call.
Yeah,
First down.
that right there is a totally referee.
Trying to end
Yes.
the game, yeah.
Yeah, they don't get paid extra for overtime. He's like, I want to get home, drink a beer.
First down, and he'll stop it.
I mean,
Check with the coaches.
worked out fine because they didn't run a second off the clock on the spike, which seems
Yeah,
wrong.
But it should still be 15 or 16
that's the
seconds on
clock guy.
Well, it was 14 when he got the first down. So I mean,
Right.
Right now. Well, that you have more time than you really think. I mean,
Hey, Missouri, you suck.
the key here is not rush your
hey, we're losing right now.
Hey, Missouri, go join the Army, number 7.
all the time.
You got the haircut, right?
They were firing off
Tighten up.
military-looking cannons after touchdowns earlier too.
What's that sound like, Pat? Joe sounds like a dead cat.
Boom.
The shotgun. Cross will come to the wide side. To the end zone, battle at the 2-yard line. Incomplete is the rule. Davison saying he was interfered with by Shad Chris. He's the best defensive back at Missouri, and he did the job on the near side.
That would have also been Davison's reaction if he hadn't gotten the assistant athletic director's job.
Yeah.
And I think Davison has a beat.
Oh,
Shad Chris was all over his back.
Yeah,
There was contact.
and Chad Chris came real close to intercepting that too.
Third down.
Thrust to the middle, juggled, diving, touchdown Nebraska!
Touchdown, Matt Davison!
I had that call memorized.
Nebraska's a point away from tying the game.
Yeah, fuck you, Missouri. What's their coach's name?
Larry.
Fuck you, Larry.
Broken into the end zone. They expected the game to be over.
they would have had another play there, by the way. If that's incomplete, there were 2 seconds.
I don't know, man. They don't review those clock things, and
That's
it
true.
seemed like everyone wanted out of there.
They did run to the goalpost. You're right, there was a track there. You can see how deep that is, and there's the round part.
Incredible play.
Why don't they just dig a moat right in front of the...
Field. Finally see somebody he likes. Ball is
That was a horrible... Oh!
in the air, and Davison with a dive.
That's a legit catch, too.
Oh,
he got his
yeah.
hands under it.
Yeah, that's a legit...
And then rolls.
Ball up in the air. Now Chris Brown. The most important.
Like, there's so much... Like,
Even here.
there's so much tactically that goes into that catch, because, like, you got to dive and stay low, and then he rolls to make sure that the ball is on top of him. That's an impressive feat of athleticism.
yeah.
And just, like, instinct, too.
There we go.
I totally missed Lance Brown just beating the shit out of Matt Davison after that catch, too.
Oh, right.
They get to the sideline, and he just destroys him.
So what was the overtime at this point? They each still get a possession?
Yeah.
Current overtime, yeah.
Yeah.
What were you going to say,
This is
Tweety?
like the first year of that, too, isn't it?
No, 96 was, so
Okay.
the second year of it. Arizona State,
I
when
mean,
they
he
beat
really
us,
should have caught that ball right there.
yeah.
Ultimately.
But I'm not sure he would have been across the goal line
Well,
is the
the way
only
he
issue.
falls, though, I think he might have gotten in. But it doesn't matter. We might not be
There was
watching
a little
the
bit
game.
of interference, too, which
Sure.
kind of contributed to that.
Best of Brent. Here we go.
This I didn't get to see because the Omaha station was still doing like local spots.
So you're watching and they're doing spots while this is happening?
Yeah, and then they come back and they show when they come back, they're showing a replay of Scott Frost scoring. I was like, is this some sort of recap?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Because he already had 3 touchdowns at that point.
Yeah. I was like, well, I'm glad we scored. I wish I would have seen it.
They would with another yard. This is second down and 1. First overtime, first possession. Scores tied at 38. And Amon Green for the first down to the 12.
Like, how do you, as a station, I mean, I'm sure there's some sort of miscommunication, but like, you just got to dump at that point. Be like, we'll get you another spot another time. Because this isn't just one play.
No.
It's at least 3. Because
We gotta make that money. Make that money.
Well, you don't
money.
see a lot when you don't show the Huskers game-winning touchdown.
Keep that Adidas shoe contract after that last kick in the end zone. First down and
That's right. They renegotiated a 20-year extension after that kick.
crashes inside.
That's a hell of a run.
Oh, yeah.
That is an incredible run.
Some nice blocking.
You
Yeah,
can't
just
beat
good
Frost.
patience.
Hey, look at all those upset Mizzou fans, you
Oh, yeah.
fucking pussies. Yeah, cry.
It's not sudden
Cry.
death.
Look at the tears in his eyes, that fucking cuck.
We haven't lost yet.
Corby just shrivels in overtime.
Yeah.
22 hung back there. He didn't want to run into Frost. and
No,
then
he
as
got
he waited
blocked out
back,
of the way.
then as he waited back, he got blocked.
That was very, he paid for his,
Tentativeness.
yes.
Missouri needs 7.
I'm nervous,
Not
guys.
happening, Corby.
I'm nervous about my bet. It's okay, guys. I bet on us to lose.
7's kind of the magic number today, huh? Corbie Jones wears 7. Scott Frost.
It's okay,
Yeah,
guys.
they're
You
both
played a hell of a
quarterbacks.
game.
Yeah. And wow, what would you know that the margin would be 7 in a football game? Yeah, that's very stupid.
I love the names of some of those linemen. Jolch, Schwab,
Schmange.
Heskew,
Queef.
Nah, he graduated in 96.
I wish there was a queef. I'd have that jersey.
Oh, that guy, Juggernaut, should have caught that.
He cannot turn on a dime like that.
A friend of mine brought his enormous baby over yesterday, and I was talking about my brother's
How
enormous
big is
baby.
an enormous baby?
25 pounds, 5 months.
What? Who is it?
I'll show you the baby on
Who's
this
the
thing in a
extra
minute.
friend's
My
name?
friend Quincy. But Mike, my brother's
Is it
kid was
Quincy
that big.
Enunwa?
No. Except he
almost
had
said
a
that same
helmet.
thing.
He had this huge head and a helmet. And I realized Quincy was like, so he looked like Juggernaut? And I was like, yes. He looked exactly like Juggernaut when he was a baby.
Who's Juggernaut?
Juggernaut is
A villain from
Marvel. He's actually, I think, who's
Where's
the metal
Tackle
guy?
Chad?
Who's the guy who's always against the X-Men?
Professor
Oh,
X.
Magneto?
Magneto's brother. But
Oh,
he's
Professor X is on there
yeah,
too.
he's
Right, yeah.
enormous.
I don't
And he
read
wears a
comic books
metal
because I get
helmet.
fucking laid.
That's a good tackle, Chad, by the way.
Was that a Kelsey?
Yeah.
Was that the game-saving tackle?
No,
Oh,
it was not.
shoot.
I don't.
It's
actually-
coming up.
Needing 7 yards for a freshman.
2 plays from now, presumably.
Corbie drops back from the option.
That play worked earlier.
Diving reception.
Oh, worked it.
No, he didn't catch that thing.
Just an instant. And it got away from Stewie.
Here it is,
That
folks.
guy did not have a good class on Monday.
No.
Oh,
But again,
not
your
even
pads are
close.
so big there. I don't think he had the arm
I think
mobility.
that's why the receiver. I think that's why they made a lot of the pads smaller for.
I mean, you could see how
well,
that
it's
was
also why you
restricted
can't catch it. You could never catch against your body back
because
then,
it bounced right off.
Yeah.
There, it's actually silly putty right there. So it just goes right in.
So we know it's not going to be Chad Kelsey because he's not in the game right now. It's Mike Rucker.
Oh! Go the other way!
A miracle finish.
Although Wistrom's in on it too, I guess.
And a heartbreak.
Sorry, Missouri. Sorry.
I'm not sorry.
I'm not either.
Yeah.
Oh, no! Big
he's
man
fucking crying.
Big man crying. Hey, man, you suck.
If you need any,
I just want you to know I'm better than
coaching,
you.
you need any advice, you let me know. I'll get you right. If you have,
What the hell?
I don't know, dude. There it is.
There it is, guys.
That's the game.
That's the bonus episode, and it's one of my favorite Husker games of all time.
And I almost called 911 accidentally at the end. That's what that the alarm was. It was
What
like,
did you
stop
do with
calling.
sound effects?
Hold on. Be quiet.
No.
All right. Fair as a bus.
Fatty rides a bus.
Here, it's a bus.